luxury watches worn by tennis players, Rolex, Richard Mille, and more. Luxury watches and tennis go hand in hand. In fact, Rolex has been the official timekeeper for Wimbledon since 1978. Since the early 2010s, every other major tennis pro has landed an endorsement deal with a luxury timepiece brand. From Roger Federer and Rolex to Serena Williams and Audemars Piguet. Today, we'll be talking about the expensive watches owned by tennis players. Roger Federer. A Rolex ambassador since 2011, tennis ace Roger Federer is never spotted without an impressive timepiece on his wrist when he takes the court. More so when he lifts his winning trophies. The former world number one has repped the latest and classic pieces from Rolex throughout his 9-year-long relationship with the brand. From the rose gold Day Date 2 during the 2012 Wimbledon to the Sky Dweller in steel and white gold when he took home his 20th career Grand Slam title in January 2018. Rafael Nadal. Back in 2008, it took a lot of convincing from watchmaker Richard Mille for tennis pro Rafael Nadal to wear a watch on court. What transpired from the successful partnership was the creation of the lightest tourbillon in the world at that time. Richard came to my house and showed me a model, saying, "This is the watch that we made for you." The watch was platinum, so was very heavy. I was very confused and didn't realize that he was joking. As soon as I tried the real watch on, I loved it. We were on the same wavelength. "The watch is now like a second skin for me," said Nadal. The King of Clay has partnered with Richard Mille for a decade now, most recently making headlines for sporting the Richard Mille RM2704 tourbillon on his right wrist when he earned his 20th Grand Slam title at the French Open. A technical marvel that weighs only 30 grams and is able to withstand shocks up to 12,000 Gs. The tourbillon's construction is inspired by the strings on a tennis racket. Serena Williams. It's only fitting that former world number one in women's single tennis, Serena Williams, would partner up with one of the holy trinity of hot watchmakers, Audemars Piguet. The successful tennis icon has worn the brand's most extraordinary watches since their partnership was made official in 2014. From the Royal Oak Offshore chronograph in rose gold as she took home her 22nd Grand Slam victory, and the Royal Oak Offshore chronograph in stainless steel with a diamond bezel at the 2019 Wimbledon. Fun fact, Williams wore her watch upside down during the match, perhaps to prevent the crown and pushers from poking into her wrist. Novak Djokovic. The current world number one of men's single tennis has been endorsed by Japanese watchmaker Seiko since 2014, a few years after the brand introduced its groundbreaking Astron Solar GPS watch. Shortly after, Seiko has launched exclusive Novak Djokovic limited edition Astron timepieces. This partnership has seen Djokovic wearing a selection of different watches from Seiko according to his lifestyle. From Seiko Sportura chronograph when he is training to the Premier Kinetic Perpetual for formal functions. Naomi Osaka. A 3-time Grand Slam singles champion and the current number one by Women's Tennis Association, 23-year-old Naomi Osaka is also the first Japanese player to win a Grand Slam singles title. Reportedly one of the most marketable athletes in the world, Osaka is the brand ambassador of Japanese watch brand Citizen since 2018. First sporting the Citizen Eco Drive Bluetooth during the game-changing US Open Finals in the same year. Osaka has since worn the same model during the 2019 Wimbledon and Australian Open. Steffi Graf. The 1987's number one female tennis player is the ambassador of Longines. As you can see in the picture, as she was playing doubles with her husband, Andrea Gazzi, she was wearing the Longines Dolce Vita women's watch. The watch is bundled with a $1,070 price. Longines Dolce Vita comes with white mother-of-pearl dial set, all within a rectangular polished steel case. It is secured with a matching polished steel bracelet. It has 11 diamond dot index markers. It is water resistant up to 30 meters. It features sapphire crystal tooltip, quartz movement, and deployment clasp. The two former #1 tennis players are happily married with 2 children. They are both retired and living a humble life. Kei Nishikori. Kei Nishikori is the ambassador of Tag Heuer. His model watch is the Tag Heuer Formula 1. It is one of the most popular models of tennis watches. Maria Sharapova, also a tennis player, promotes the lady model of this watch. Kei is the current 6th best tennis player in the world, is a Japanese living in Florida, USA. You can see him wearing the Formula 1 watch off the court. This model is bundled with a $2,050 price. On court, as you can see in the latest ATP 500 Barcelona Open final match against Rafael Nadal, Kei Nishikori was wearing the Tag Heuer Professional Sports. This model is lighter than the Formula 1 model. Perhaps it is one of the reasons why he picks this one for the match. So, this brings us to the conclusion of today's video. Let us know how you like the video on the expensive watches of the tennis players in the comments below. Till then, hope to see you in another video.